Hello, welcome to Mousehole. Behind me stands a derelict building which was originally built by my grandfather, John Richard Stregenza, in the year 1867. It was built to hold nets for the fishing fleet, but by the early 1930s, the fishing industry had declined and there was no longer a need for net lofts, and so these lofts were converted into artist studio flats. But now they are in need of total reconstruction, as you will see from the inside. As we enter the door, there's a staircase on the left which leads to the upper floors, but this is the only ground floor studio. On the right, there is a kitchenette, and on the left there are 2 bedrooms and a toilet. But I remember this building long before it was used as a studio flat. In my young days, it was the Liberal Club for the whole of Mousehole, and I used to look in through that window and watch the men playing, first of all bagatelle and later on billiards, and I listened to their conversation with great entertainment. And now we will move to the upper floors to see what they have to offer. This room covers the entire area of the billiard room, which we saw below. But this was the reading room of the Liberal Club, and people used to sit around this fireplace and discuss the affairs of state. This room leads on down through the entire building, through interconnected rooms, right to the end. We now come to the part of the building that originally contained several large net lofts, but these were subsequently converted into artist studio flats. Behind me there's a doorway leading from the Abbey court, which comes into the building and was one of the entrances to the net lofts in the first place. This stairway leads up to a flat which has an item of special interest. Well, from the top of these stairs, if we turn left, we enter what was the kitchen. And this is an interesting room. There is the washing up area, there is the cooking area, but at this end of the building we have the bath. So we have here bath, cooker, washing up facilities. This brings a new meaning to the word open plan living. Leaving the unusual kitchen behind, we now enter the main living room of the studio, with 2 bedrooms leading off from this room, and there is good skylighting in the roof for the benefit of artists. And when we look outside the window, we see Noah's Ark Studio and the Owl's Nest, studios still occupied by working artists. Coming into this space, we virtually come to the end of the block of net lofts, with the exception that immediately above us there's a very large room known as the Barkery Studio, which is reached by a flight of stairs there. But on my right there's an interesting little room known as the Cutch Loft. In this little room was kept the cutch, which was used to make the bark, which in turn was used to cure the nets, to stop them from rotting from the effects of seawater. And there was a large scales in this room in which the bark was weighed out. But my father also used it to weigh me, and there you see is my name, Vaughan, August the 26th, 1916. I weighed 46 pounds. But since that time, I think I carry a little more weight. And now, with this journey down the steps, we come to the very end of the net lofts, and all that's wanted is someone with a little courage, coupled with some venture capital. Thank you very much.